Hi, Assistant County Manager Kenny Harris, and this is another Court Tower video blog. Today we're at the art studio of Troy Moody in Tempe. We interviewed a number of artists, and Troy was selected to design the floor in the lobby of the Court Tower. When we considered various materials to use for the lobby floor, Terrazzo quickly became a favorite. What we like about Terrazzo is not only is it sustainable, being made from recycled materials, but it is also extremely durable and can take a tremendous amount of foot traffic for many years to come. Good morning, Troy. How are you?
Very well.
Good. Thanks for having us out here at your studio today. Could you tell us a little bit about the design ideas you have for our project?
Well, the design itself came from lots of different inspiration. I started thinking about the court tower itself, what this floor would mean for generations to come, and what Maricopa itself is, Maricopa County itself is. So that brought me back to the ground, the land itself, and that got me thinking of the view you see from an airplane or from high above looking down, and you can see the checkerboard patchwork quilt work of agriculture meeting urban spaces, meeting open spaces, and of course the river and the organic lines that the river lays across the landscape as well.
Okay. Troy, you mostly work in stained glass. Can you help us understand the correlation between stained glass and artwork for Terrazzo?
For me, in my mind, the translation from stained glass to Terrazzo was really seamless. In stained glass, the way most people think of stained glass being done today, basically you're using metal strips to separate your field colors. With Terrazzo, the exact same concept, only it's done on the floor. They're using zinc strips to separate the different epoxy and aggregate colors that are chosen.
Okay. You also worked at the Phoenix Convention Center, is that right? Can you tell us a little bit about that work?
Yeah, the Convention Center was a huge honor. That was my first large-scale public art piece. It was my first time working in Terrazzo. Learned a tremendous amount on that project, both from Advanced Terrazzo, the fabrication company that actually did most of the work, but also just from doing the research and seeing how the two different crafts or trades or arts have evolved over the centuries.
Okay. Troy, we're going to get going soon, and I know you're working with the contractor that'll put the Terrazzo in place and going through all the business interactions that you have to do. But once you get out into the field, what is your role going to be?
Well, obviously the first role that I serve is coming up with the concept and actually doing all the line drawing, doing the schematic designs that will then translate onto the floor itself. But once the crew is actually on site, laying the metal stripping that will eventually divide my fields of color, for me personally, I like to try to keep as much spontaneity and intuitiveness in my work as possible. So by keeping the design alive up until the final moments, I think it tends to keep a freshness in the work. Therefore, I like to be on site to actually indicate where we might spontaneously add some lines, a little bit of improvisation of where lines might need to be added once I see it in the actual space.
Great. We are very excited to have Troy Moody working on the Court Tower. Join us next time for the Court Tower video blog.